The scene begins with a rapid sequence of emergency situations. These situations include events like hiking accidents, requiring immediate rescue. House fires exemplify the need for swift and effective response protocols. Equipment failures also highlight the urgency of finding quick solutions. The montage underscores the critical need for rapid and effective emergency solutions. Knowing essential knots is crucial for survival situations. Knots are essential for emergency response situations. Properly tied knots provide secure connections in critical situations. Understanding knot tying techniques enhances preparedness. Mastering knots can significantly improve safety and efficiency. This segment focuses on practical skill acquisition. Viewers will learn to tie 4 essential emergency knots. The learning process is designed to be efficient, taking under 8 minutes. The skills taught are directly applicable to real-life emergency situations. The segment aims to equip viewers with valuable, potentially life-saving knowledge. The bowline knot is often referred to as the king of knots. It is highly regarded for its reliability and ease of tying. A key feature of the bowline is its ability to create a secure, non-slipping loop. This makes it particularly suitable for rescue operations and situations requiring a dependable loop. The first step in tying a bowline knot involves creating a loop in the rope. This loop serves as the foundation for the rest of the knot. Ensure the loop is of appropriate size for the intended use. This initial loop is crucial for the knot's structural integrity. The loop should be neatly formed to facilitate subsequent steps. This step focuses on initiating the knot tying sequence. Pass the rope's end through the loop formed in the previous step. This action begins to form the structure of the bowline knot. Ensure the rope passes through the loop in the correct direction for a secure knot. This step focuses on wrapping the rope's end around the standing line. The standing line refers to the main part of the rope that isn't being actively used to tie the knot. Take the working end of the rope, which has already passed through the loop. Carefully bring this working end around the standing line. Ensure the wrap is neat and secure, laying the foundation for a strong knot. This wrapping action is crucial for the bowline's structural integrity. The final step in tying a bowline knot involves securing the rope's end. Pass the rope's end back through the initial loop created earlier. This action completes the structure of the bowline. The completed bowline provides a secure and reliable loop. The bowline knot is used in rescue scenarios for its strength and reliability. It can be used to create a secure loop to pull a person to safety. The loop remains stable and does not tighten under load, preventing further injury. Proper tying and usage of the bowline are crucial for a successful rescue operation. The clove hitch is a knot designed for rapidly securing a rope. It is particularly useful for attaching a rope to a cylindrical object. Common applications include fastening ropes to poles or trees. The primary advantage of the clove hitch is its speed and ease of tying. This makes it a practical knot for temporary or quick-release situations. The first step in tying a clove hitch involves creating a loop around the object. This initial wrap forms the foundation for the knot structure. Ensure the loop is snug but not overly tight around the pole or object. This provides a secure base for the subsequent steps in the knot tying process. Proper execution of this initial loop is crucial for the clove hitch's overall strength and reliability. The second step in tying a clove hitch involves creating a second loop. This second loop should overlap the first loop created in the previous step. Overlapping the loops is essential for the knot's structural integrity. This overlap ensures the clove hitch will securely grip the object it is tied to. The next step involves tightening the clove hitch knot. This tightening action is crucial for securing the knot. Tightening demonstrates the knot's ability to grip the anchor point effectively. It also ensures the knot's overall stability and prevents slippage. The clove hitch is a knot used for quickly securing a rope to a fixed object, such as a pole or ring. It is particularly useful for securing tarps in temporary shelters due to its adjustability and ease of tying. To tie a clove hitch, form 2 loops in the rope. Then, slip each loop over the anchor point, one after the other, and tighten to secure the tarp. The sheepshank knot is primarily used for shortening a rope. It allows for the temporary reduction in the rope's effective length. The sheep shank can also bypass a damaged section of the rope. This prevents the damaged part from being under tension. Using a sheep shank avoids the need to cut the rope entirely. It maintains the rope's overall integrity while addressing specific issues. The sheep shank knot is used to shorten a rope or bypass a damaged section. Begin by creating a loop on one side of the rope. Then, create a similar loop on the opposite side of the rope. Ensure both loops are positioned to define the section of rope to be shortened. This section will be effectively isolated and bypassed when the knot is completed. These initial loops are crucial for the knot's functionality in shortening or bypassing. The next step in creating a sheep shank knot involves manipulating the loops formed earlier. These loops must be folded inward towards the central section of the rope. Ensure the loops overlap each other at the center. This overlapping action effectively shortens the overall length of the rope. This step focuses on securing the loops formed in the previous steps. Pass the rope's ends through the loops created earlier. This action interlocks the rope, forming a stable structure. The result is a shortened segment of rope that is securely held in place. The sheep shank knot is used to shorten a rope or bypass a damaged section. Begin by creating a loop in the rope. Form another loop further down the rope, moving in the opposite direction. Bring each loop's end over the standing part of the rope. Pass the loop over the standing part to secure it. Tighten the knot by pulling on both ends, isolating the damaged section within the knot. The water knot is a method for securely joining two ropes together. It is particularly reliable in wet conditions. The knot maintains a strong connection even when the ropes are damp. This makes it a preferred choice for applications where moisture is present. The first step in tying a water knot involves creating a simple overhand knot. This overhand knot is formed in one of the ropes that will be connected. Ensure the overhand knot is neatly formed and not overly tightened. This knot serves as the foundational base for the water knot connection. The overhand knot provides initial security and structure to the overall knot. Proceed to the next step once the initial overhand knot is properly set. Begin by creating a simple overhand knot in one rope. Thread the second rope through the overhand knot. Follow the path of the first rope within the knot. Ensure the second rope mirrors the first rope's path. This parallel threading is crucial for the knot's strength. Tighten the knot by pulling on all four ends. The next step is to tighten the water knot. This involves pulling on all four ends of the rope or line. Apply even pressure to each end. Continue pulling until the knot feels secure. Ensure the knot is compact and tight. A properly tightened water knot provides a reliable connection. The water knot is a reliable knot used for joining two ropes together. This demonstration will test the strength and security of the water knot. Two ropes are joined using the water knot. Force is applied to both ends of the joined ropes. The ropes are pulled with significant force to test the knot's holding power. The water knot maintains its integrity under pressure, proving its reliability. This section summarizes the 4 essential knots covered in this tutorial. Regular practice is crucial for mastering these knot tying skills. Proficiency in knot tying enhances preparedness in various situations. These knots are valuable for securing, connecting, and creating loops. Consistent practice builds muscle memory and improves knot tying speed. Engage with the content to reinforce your understanding and skill development.